So I'm over here at 8th and Iron Street here in Norway, just kind of walking through the neighborhood, and ran into this house, and it looks like nobody is living in it that I can see. Not sure if anybody's in there or not. See, this is 801 8th Avenue, Norway, Michigan. Definitely needs a lot of work. It looks like nobody's lived up there for years. I'm just taking this from the sidewalk. I'll look it up later and get a date on it. But look at the sidewalk. I mean, you can almost tell just by looking at that. That's a clothesline. Look at this old garage. Things. This is just right off Main Street here in Norway. Welcome to the city of Norway. It's about 8 miles out of Iron Mountain. This is one of my stops. Just a small little town. This is actually it right here. This is Main Street. Well, not really Main Street, but yes, it is Main Street. So I thought I'd do a little walking tour on this town prior to getting to Menominee. And this is, whoa, Viking Square. Look at this fella. How nice is that? I like stopping in small towns. And it's been real joy, especially up here in Upper Michigan, to see this. So a little bit of Main Street action. See what they have. And then across the street. Kind of gives you a little bit of a sense in what the town is like. I don't plan on doing too far. Morning. I'll probably make a left here at 8th and go back down. You can always get a sense of the age of a town just by looking at the buildings. And now you can see the buildings from this side. Looks like it's a well cared for town. I'll get the official sign, but there's a little banner right there. Got a law office. Looks like not really in use. All right, safely on the other side. That is a US 2. It's like a sports bar, maybe. But it looks like there's a lot of vacant buildings. And one thing you don't see is too many mailboxes. There's the American Legion. I think I'll head back across the street when I get up here to the next street. Maybe this is the big store here in the town. Look at that building across the street. It's Talon Supper Club, but it looks like it's not being used anymore. So this is St. Mary's Catholic Church, built in 1928 here in Norway, Michigan. Outside. Driving the back roads of Upper Michigan, heading to Menominee. Welcome to Menominee, Michigan, established around 1880. And this is my second stop. Be spending the night here. Just left Iron Mountain, took the back roads in. And this is kind of like the historic district of this little town right off of Lake Michigan. So I thought I'd do is kind of do a little walking tour. Wow, look at this building. First National Bank, 1884. Wow, that's really something. And I'm down almost to the waterfront, which is actually right behind there, but that building was actually built in 1908. Maybe that's when First National Bank was established. Okay. So I thought I'd do is go across the street so I get a better view of these old buildings. It's like some of them are just simply not used anymore. What's that? Gerke's Corner? Yeah, that one's almost empty. Had a State Farm in it. Looks, well, it's still there, I guess. Looks like the second floor is bare. And then you got the waterfront, the marina, right on the other side. The place is called the Crawford Building. And again, when you look up, a lot of empty space. That whole section right there looks empty. That's so beautiful. Menominee Marina Park. What a great day for a walk. And a walking tour. Oh, Pirates Cove. Looks like a little pub. Oh, that looks really cool. This building up there looks like an old Victorian. So how nice is this? You got a nice waterfront area, the marina, overlooking Lake Michigan. And then over here, you got this really cool, oh, this is this building, 1886. So I'm glad they put the dates on them. But again, it looks like maybe it's a bakery on the bottom, and not really much going on the second floor. So I think the title of this part is Historic District Menominee. How fitting for that. Just love that building. Just look at the architecture on this place. Simply unbelievable. I just love it. Got some history behind this place. I wonder if there's a date on it. I mean, I can look them up. I believe now 1888 for the building right in front of me. I saw that in the Wikipedia when I was looking up the history of Menominee. There's some more structures. Looks like some of them have been refurbished a little bit. Yeah, it would make sense. I mean, there's one, Jutner, 1883. So you look at this one, and then you go over to this one. So right there in the same time frame. So look at that one. Same era. Let's say 1880 to 1890. Just like this one. Just look at that on the design of these buildings. And it looks like their window actually extended, and at one time I believe that was probably a thing called stained glass window, which was really popular back in that era. Now this one looks like it's abandoned, and it's called, well, back in the day it was Barclay's Livery. But let's take a look at it. You can see the size of the old windows at one time. But it looks like it is no longer used anymore. I mean, the garage door is kind of new. So that one definitely has some history behind it. There's no date, but just by looking at it and comparing it to the other buildings, I would say late 1880, which would totally match up to the other buildings. Well, now I'm going to head back, hit a little bit of the waterfront actually. So a little walk along this waterfront here at the marina. Check these yachts out. These are awesome. Right along the historic district of Menominee, right behind me. But I just walked down. See the break wall in the distance. You look at Lake Michigan, it's almost like looking out at an ocean. And having left Lake Superior, it's the same. So a little look at this really cool marina. Something. And then in the wintertime you gotta take them all in because it's just too darn cold to take these boats out.